Hello everyone and welcome, I'm Stefan with Real Fitness Coaching, and in this video we're getting into a total body HIIT workout. We're going to use dumbbells plus body weight to provide the resistance for our workout today, and we're going to be shifting between body weight and dumbbells as we go through the sequence. So we're going to be getting a mix of high heart rate and then slower, more deliberate loaded exercises as well. This is going to be great for you if you're looking to build some strength, build some muscle, burn body fat, get toned and lean, and also improve your recovery. The workout is going to go like this. We've got two movements back to back. They're 45 seconds each. And then we get 30 seconds recovery. We're going to repeat that 9 times over. We're starting off with our warm-up now to get our bodies moving. We're going to go with a horizontal rotation, nice and tall through the spine, bringing the arms across in a nice smooth movement, nice big semicircle movement. Now you can take those arms behind the line of the body just as far as is comfortable. It's going to help us open up through the rib cage, get the spine nice and mobile. Notice I'm turning my feet, coming up on the ball and toe on that back foot and shifting my weight slightly from left to right. A really good movement to get the body, the torso, the thoracic spine, the hips as well, and also the ankles nicely mobilized. We're going from a high to low variation of that same move, just turning the body slightly on its side, angling almost like a discus, bringing the arms up and across. And it's not uncommon to feel some little clicks and pops through the spine and the ribs as we move and get some lubrication into those joints, get those muscles warmed up. We're going to change sides now, so down, up, nice smooth transition from left to right, and again just turning on that foot, what becomes the back foot, almost like a golf swing or again a discus throw. Not too much knee bend or squat with this one, but we are hinging a little bit at the hips. Breathing in time with the movement. I like to breathe out on the way up. Just make sure the breathing fits the movement and you're comfortable with it. We're going into a pendulum swing. That is feet square, weight into the heels, and then hinging at the hips, almost like a squat, down into that low ski jumper type move. Imagine a ski jumper ready to go off the ramp, off the jump, and just moving those arms up for a nice full range of movement. Shoulders, hips, ankles, knees, everything getting mobilized with this one. One more. Excellent. Feet apart, we're going to go up with one hand, down with the other. Keep this one nice and dynamic. We slow this one down for our cool down, but right now in the warm-up you can go with a little bit of pace. Getting that stretch through the side of the body again. Not uncommon to find those clicks and pops through the ribs as we move. We're going to widen the stance now. Take the feet much further apart. Have the feet turned out, and we're going to side lunge just as low as is comfortable, keeping those knees wide as we bring one hand across and the other hand behind the body. Really good movement to get everything working, everything mobilized. The inner thigh, getting those ankles, getting a bit of dexterity through the lower body and the upper body, turning to look almost behind as we go across. One more on each side. Good, okay, feet together, space in front. We're going to go with a step and then down, hold that position, rotate across over that lead knee. Same thing, almost like a lunge, but we're holding that low position and keeping that balance, getting that twist through the body. All right, 1.5 minutes of our warm-up left. Step, control, stretch, and back. Hands out in front. Okay, and back. Feet apart, fingertips down to palms with our walkout, and then we're going to walk back just to a high plank position. Feet can be as narrow or as wide as you want to go. One more. This time we're going to stay low. I'm going to bring one foot forward into that groiner step. Step it out on the other side and back. This is just going to open up through those hips, getting our core engaged. Stay long through the neck and shoulders, long through the spine. One more on each. And then we're going to walk it back, getting that stretch in the hamstrings as we go. All right, and we're going to go onto the toes. 40 seconds for our first combination. So the first combination is a rainbow squat. Nice and light on those toes. Rainbow squat, mountain climber combination. So one dumbbell for this first one, holding it either end or on the handle, up and over. We're going to go low with that squat, okay? Up and over. From there, 15 seconds. We're going with our mountain climbers. Knees nice and low, hands on the deck, okay? 10 seconds. One dumbbell at the ready. Getting that heart rate up. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Down, up and over. So feet apart. And I like to keep those feet flat to the floor, which means getting that turn through the hips and through the body. If you do need to lift that heel on the rear foot a little bit, that's okay. Make this movement work for you, but as far up and round as we can go. Left to right, right to left. 15 seconds. And up and over, up and over. Core strong, arms long. 3, 2, 1. Mountain climbers. And working those knees forwards and back just as low to the ground as you can. Long spine. Don't arch. Don't drop the hips or bring them up too high either. Stay nice and supple on the ankles so you can move those feet nice and quick. All right, over the halfway point. 15 seconds left. This first combo. Breathing, get in time with the movement. Less than 10 seconds. Core strong, shoulders working, and whew. All right, our second combination. We have squat to alternate overhead press and inverted V twist. 2 dumbbells, palms facing you, feet apart. Down, up, down, up. That's the squat to alternate overhead press. Inverted V. Tight grip, both hands on the dumbbell, and you're making that inverted V shape. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Driving up. Feet wide, knees wide. Tight grip on those dumbbells. Now I like to have the palm facing me, so I'm getting that dumbbell close to my body as I'm coming down. But you can go sideways on with those hands if you prefer. 15 seconds. Legs, core, shoulders, and back working together. Whew. 5 seconds. Inverted V, twist next. Here we go. Down and up. Again, feet flat to the floor. Driving up and down. Upside down V. Coming past the line of the body. Left and right. Turning through the hips, through the obliques, through the core. 15 seconds. Now you can breathe out on the way up, all the way down. But just keep it in time with the movement of the body and a tight grip on the dumbbell. 2, 1. Woo. All right, next up, alternate curl to shoulder press and then speed burpees. Speed burpees with no dumbbells because we want the body to move fast. Alternate curl to press. 1, 1. And then speed burpees. Feet apart, space behind, and you're going to go through those nice and quick. Here we go. Tight grip, curl, press. You can get a nice rhythm going, not too much swing. We don't want too much momentum helping the arms and shoulders out. Core strong, belly button pulling in toward the spine, and breathing out on the way up. Good, turning so you can see from the side, not arching that back, keeping nice and tall as you work. Okay, 10 seconds left now. We're going to ditch the dumbbells for this next one. It's speed burpees. Curl, squeeze at the top and press. All right, feet wide, down, up, looking to get light on those toes and get those feet as far forward with each repetition, with each step. Breathing out on the way up. Tall at the top. And keep those reps coming. Up we go, 15 seconds. Fast, light, bracing on the hands, on those palms. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right, next up, groiner switch, and then high to low core twists. High to low core twists, down, up and across. Groiner switch, 1 foot forward, 1 back. I'm going to switch the feet just as fast as we can. Less than 10 seconds to go. A little brown mop. And 2, 1, here we go. Bracing the weight on those palms and switching from one position to the next. Find that rhythm. Get that foot as far forward as you can. Try and get it flat to the floor. Okay, halfway through. Working that pace. And clearing the floor with those feet. Less than 10. And 3, 2, 1. Whew. Twist. Plant those feet firm. And drive up and across. Down and across. Holding the dumbbell tight. Arms length. And it's that change of direction that works those core muscles. All right, less than 20. Now 15 to go. 10 seconds, up and down. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, next up, high knees to start, and then high to low twists on the other side. High knees, we're gonna get those feet up and those knees up, 10 seconds. And then planting the feet, once again, going from the other side. Here we go. Moving the arms and lifting those knees. Light on the toes. Just keep that rhythm, keep that pace. Working the heart rate. Working the lower body. 20 seconds more. Up and down. Now 15. Ready to go to that dumbbell in 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High to low. Plant the feet. Strong through the core. And drive up and down. Making that midsection work. With that change of direction. Hips steady as possible. We've got 15 seconds more. Breathing out on the way up, all the way down, and keep it in time. Long spine, twist through the body. 2, 1. Woo. Okay, next up, low pulsing squats, and then alternate bicep curls. We're going to go with the dumbbells, racked position, and then we're holding that low squat, and just coming up and down, and then curls, one side then the other. Here we go. For the legs, feet apart, off we go. And just up and down, a little way, deep into that hip flexion, knees wide, feet wide, weight into those heels. Okay, halfway through now, halfway. Up and down, strong core, chest up, quads and glutes, working this last 10 seconds now, keeping hold of those dumbbells for the ultimate bicep curl in 2, 1, curl. Switching gears now to the upper body. Those legs, grateful for that change. Now strict with these curls. Notice I'm turning the palm, squeezing at the top. Core strong, back strong, chest up. 20 seconds more. Rep after rep. Good rhythm, but no swinging. Making the muscle do the work. And last 5 seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Awesome. So, squat matrix up next. 2 dumbbells in that racked position. Neutral squat, wide squat, step around into a rotational squat, changing sides, and repeat. Then we've got inchworm, walk out, press up, and walk it back. Okay, here we go. Squat matrix. Oh, step wide, a little bit too narrow on that first. Come back together with the feet, and then step wide, and then around. Narrow, wide, and then around. That trailing leg stays planted and in the same position as we go around. Trying to get those elbows to knees, between the knees, and around. That's it. Breathing out on the way up. Last one. And whew. Okay, inchworms. Straight legs. Down. Press. Walk it back. Straight legs. Find that position between the feet, between the hands. As you come to the end of that move, ready for the press up. Down and up. Then you're pushing the floor away. Walking back to that standing position. Up and back in again. Shoulders, core, and that stretch through the legs. Stay supple through those ankles. Last one. Down and back up nice and tall. Whew. Side lunges. Followed by high plank step out. High plank, feet wide, step, step. Staying strong through that core. And space to the side. Oh, as we step out, off we go. Position those dumbbells out of the way of that moving knee, like so. One behind, one in front. You can go both in front if you prefer. Dropping down and then driving back up. Trying to breathe out on the way up. 20 seconds more. And keep working. Step nice and wide. Weight into the heel, hips back, and get low, and drive up. One more. All right. High plank step out. Hands together. Step back to the middle. Step back to the middle. Feel free to be adaptable on those feet. We're up on the toes. As we move across, we need to change position. Lift the toes just a little bit. Working those shoulders along with the core, along with the cardio at this point. All right, 10 seconds left now. Step and back. Step and back. And again. Whew. All right. Side lunge in the other direction. And then high plank with an alternate arm and alternate leg lift. So feet wide, hands together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then switch direction. Okay, 5 seconds. Here we go, side planks. And let's go. Down and up. Keeping that posture. Dropping in. Again, hands can be together if you prefer. Or one dumbbell outside the knee and one inside. Weight into that heel. Sit the hips back. Make sure it's the hip, the glutes, and the quads together. Not just the quads. Not getting that weight on the toes, but into the heels. Straight leg on that training leg. And 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Whew. Feet wide. Lift, lift. Leg, leg. Arm, arm. Leg, leg. Keep that core strong. Keep that navel drawn in, upwards toward the spine, and keep those lifts coming. A long straight line from head through the hips, staying long through the neck and the shoulders, not bunching up as we keep those lifts coming. Whew. All right, let's come up onto our feet. Get that last brown up. And well done. Well done indeed. You know you're working when the arms are sweating as well. Whew. Give yourself a big clap, a big round of applause. If you've given everything through that workout. That was a tough one, that was a good mix. We're going to go with the rotations, coming across with those arms, just as we did in our warm-up. Good mix of body weight and dumbbells there. Testing that heart rate and testing the muscles equally. Turning through the feet, getting that nice breeze across the arms. Bringing that heart rate down, nice and slow. From here, we're going to go up and over the rainbow sweep, letting the feet turn with it. It's just a nice rhythmic movement, stretching the arms up, decompressing the spine, reaching high, and we're going to go into hip circles, feet apart. Take those hips out and around, use the hands for guidance, and just see how wide, how much movement you can get through those big circles. We're going to change direction now, back the other way, and breathe. Nice, big circles. Rocking on the feet, keep ankles, knees, hips, and spine. All right, we're going to go wide with those feet. Turn the feet 45 degrees, straight legs. The rear hand goes up, the lead hand works its way down to the floor, and then turn the body as if looking to the ceiling. Up we go, reach high. I'm going to go down for 2 more. Down, straight legs if you can. Turn to really get that stretch through the side of the body. Reaching high, 1 more. Down, straight legs, you're getting that stretch on the inner thigh. Open through the chest and shoulders. Up we go again. And we're going to turn the feet. Rear hand is up, lead hand is down. And turn the body. Just work on increasing that range a little over time. If you can't get to the floor, or if you need to bend those knees to start with, just see how you can improve with just a little bit each time you do them. Turn the body, really open up to get the best of that stretch. And up we go. Space in the front, sideways on, I'll do these now. Straight legs, we're going to go walk out. So that high plank, groiner step. Left foot comes forward, it's the left hand reaching up. Right hand if it's the right foot. You've gone with really stretch, opening up through the chest and underneath the body, between that gap between the forearm and the shin. Stretching that lead hip and the body with this thread the needle. We're going to go 1 more for each position, up and underneath. Nice work, really feel that stretch. And then we're going to switch the hands, switch the feet. Again, the same side hand as the forward foot reaches up, bracing with that stabilizing arm, opening through the chest and shoulders. Underneath we go. And getting that stretch in the lead hip. Up, open up once more. Second of 2 on this side. And underneath we go. Now we're going to bring the hand back to the floor. And that same forward foot is going to go underneath the body. We're going to go down into our hip stretch. One hand holding the foot. Getting the chest as low to the ground as we can. Feeling the stretch through that lead hip. Chest towards the knee or the shin. Just seeing how low you can get to the floor. Bring the hands back on the floor and then we'll switch to the other side. Same thing, holding that foot and bracing with the other hand. Getting low, getting into that hip stretch. Getting the glutes, maybe even the inner thigh a little bit, depending on how tight you are in that area. This is a good mobilization for the hip.
Activity completed.
All right. So finishing this one off, hands on the floor, feet together. We'll walk those hands back, slowly uncurl, and roll those shoulders around, low to high, front to back. As we finish up. All right, excellent job. Once again, well done on putting yourself through that workout. Well done, especially if you've given everything through each and every workout, each and every exercise. Thank you so much for joining me in these workouts. If you're finding benefit from them, please subscribe to the channel, put a like on this video, share it with someone you know will get some benefit from it. I will see you again very soon for another fantastic workout.